What's going on? It's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Hey, so I just got home from the theater. I checked out Halloween Ends, and you know how I feel about that film. Whew. All right, but I was very surprised by the trailers that showed for that film. One of them was Violent Night. Now you will not believe this. You will not believe this, but apparently somebody on the planet thought that this would be a good idea. So uh, a little girl is on a compound, a Christmas compound, and apparently this compound has a lot of money somewhere in some vault on the compound, and a elite team of criminal special forces storms the compound. I guess on Christmas Day, as Santa Claus is making his rounds to all the beautiful kids around the world who are on his nice list. As he goes to this little girl's home to give her gifts. He notices some things that are a little out of character, and he intervenes on the little girl's behalf because these people are on his naughty list. The elite special criminal forces are on his naughty list, and Santa Claus just goes bananas. Okay, now I thought this was interesting for a number of reasons. One of the most pressing things that I just want to get out is that this is interesting, okay? Because this doesn't surprise me. I feel like Hollywood will pull this over the eyes of a lot of people, but not me. I know exactly what's going on here. I'm going to share with you because you may not know what's going on here. Okay, first off, Christmas is a pagan holiday. It has nothing to do with Christ. Okay, nothing whatsoever. Jesus more than likely was not born in December on the 25th. That's all pagan stuff. Okay, and then also quite ironically, when Christmas comes around, you don't even hear about Jesus. You hear about Santa Claus. Now, if you take the wording in Santa and just switch a few things around, you just take a few things around, you take that in, move it around a little bit, you get Satan. Okay, so Santa, take that in, move it to the end of that word, and you get Satan. And what does Santa come down? He comes down a fireplace. Yeah, I'm starting to ring a bell. And what does Satan often try to do? He tries to do anything he can to take the glory from God. So why not, clog up the holiday artery of Christmas by stealing all the thunder and shine from Jesus, because it's supposed to be about Jesus, but we always talk about Santa. We see commercials of Santa, and wouldn't Satan just smile at that? Wouldn't he? He would find that to be very glorious. That on Jesus' birthday, no one mentions him, no one talks about him, no commercials. All you talk about is Santa. The kids, they wake up and they want to get a gift from who? Santa. They want to get from Santa, not from Jesus. Okay, so that's what this is for me. And I felt like there's and wait, before I even go further, it felt like there's and wait, before I even go further, if you look in the dictionary, first off, let's start just a little step back. Okay, what is Santa's original name? Old Saint Nick. Well, go look up Old Nick in the dictionary. Go look up Old Nick in the dictionary right now and then come back. You back? What does Old Nick mean? You see that? Yeah. You didn't know that, did you? Mm-hmm. Right. You're celebrating, you got Santa Claus pictures all in your house. Didn't even know. And you're supposed to be a Christian. Look at you. Now, that's what it is to me. Old Nick means exactly what you just looked up. It means the devil. And the devil is a deceiver. So he just throws a little saint right in the middle of that, old Saint Nick, and nobody seems to care after that. But I do, because I'm not one of these kind of individuals. I do my research most of the time. All right. So I know better. This movie is just basically letting you know who Santa is. They're letting old Saint Nick really be himself, and they're hiding it under the guise of comedy. That's all they're doing. Okay, that's it. That's what this film is. It's really showing you the true version of Santa Claus. This is the real Santa Claus. If he was able to be himself and he took his mask off, he would be a murderer. That's it. That's it. That's what he is. Okay, so all right, but if we look at the film for what it and then you take what do they call these things? A hymn. What is it? Silent night, holy night, talking about the night in which Jesus was born, right? Theoretically. And then you change that to violent night. Why not take the glory from Jesus on his day, on the day he was born? Why not? That's what the devil does. He does that. He does that very consistently. Tries to steal the shine from. All right. So that's what this film is to me. It is essentially the truth. Okay. I believe that there's a lot of people within the Holly sphere that believe in Satan, and this is it. This is their way of showing it without getting too deep into it. It'll be like me coming out with a film about something with a positive message. It's like, you thought you were slick, Rick. You're trying to make me a Christian, but I'm not stupid. I know who you are. You're trying to. That's what this is. It's just the opposite way. They're creating a film about this deity or whatever he is, and they're doing it under the guise of comedy. It'll be the exact same thing I would do in reverse. Okay, I would come out with a film that was about positive things and helping people and feeding the poor, but I would probably put a guise of comedy around it. And a devil worshiper would be like, "I'm not watching that. I know what you're trying to do, Rick. You're trying to make me a good person." That's what this is. It's just in reverse. You got to be smart about it. You got to be smart. So, will I be seeing the film? I'm going to watch it. I'll be honest. I'm going to watch it because I'm an individual who always wants to know what the other side is doing. I want to know what their latest moves are. I got little kids who go to school with other kids who don't believe what we believe. So I want to know all the tricks and all the games. I want to know everything that y'all do. All right. So yes, I am going to see it, and I'm going to watch it through the lens of both myself and someone who's just watching it to watch it and see what I come up with. I want to give this movie some props though in terms of the special effects. I thought the special effects was well articulated, and I like the artistic direction. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that I'm wrong about all this stuff that I'm saying. Of course, I'm not. Of course, I'm not. Have I ever been wrong? We all know that 1 + 1 is 4. Duh. Okay. So I've never been wrong. But let's say I am, and this is just a film that's glorifying violence for no reason, right? Let's just say that's what's taking place. Would I be excited about the film? Nah, I wouldn't. Here's the thing. I think that is a film that is shock value. It's a shock value film. Once the shock wears off and you've seen Santa Claus on the screen maybe 2 or 3 times, it's like, okay. Now I hope the film is actually good. Now I hope the storyline is actually good, because I have to sit through this film for another hour. And let's just hope that they actually wrote something good, some good dialogue, some good banter, some good comedy moments. I feel like if this film, if their entire basis is on Santa Claus being evil or being the anti-villain, I don't know how to say that. If their entire premise, or they're betting all their chips on that fact, this movie's gonna bomb. It's gonna suck. Okay, but if they say, let's write some good jokes, let's make sure that the kills are extravagant and over the top. I think I saw something like that in the trailer. So if they have that going on, if they say, hey, let's make sure that the characters are believable. Okay, good. Okay, now we can. Okay, now I can work with you here. I can work with you here. I know what you're trying to drill into me on a subconscious basis, and it won't work because I know the truth. But at least I can say, hey, I enjoyed, the effort. I enjoyed the effort that they put in place. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Bye.